Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing this Valentine's Day look with the Sweet Peach palette. To save us some time, I started with my foundation and my brows already done. If you want to see the products that I used for those, check the description box. The first thing we are going to do is apply our eyeshadow primer. You can use anything that you have on hand. Just do a light layer from lash line to brow. Then we're going to start color correcting. I'm using the NYX Dark Circle Concealer, which is an orangey toned concealer that's perfect for neutralizing the blue discoloration under my eyes and in my inner corners. I use my fingers because it really helps to soften the product and it makes the texture really nice. Then I'm using my Beauty Blender and my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in that triangle shape under the eye that we're all so familiar with. This is going to neutralize that orangey toned concealer as well as help us pop the high points of our face and bring those areas forward. I use any extra product left on my Beauty Blender to conceal the veins on my eyelids as well. Then I'm using a translucent powder. This one's from Laura Mercier, and my Beauty Blender, again, I tapped off the excess product on the back of my hand and then set my under eye concealer with that. Then we're going into the Sweet Peach palette. I'm using White Peach, but if you are significantly darker than me, Peaches and Cream will probably be a better shade for you. I'm going to concentrate this color underneath my brow bone to give me a highlight there, but I'm also going to use it to set the entire lid so that the concealer doesn't move around and I can blend my eyeshadows more easily. For my transition shade today, I'm using Georgia, which is a gorgeous peachy pink color that I'm obsessed with, and I'm using a nice fluffy brush. I like to place this on the outer area of my crease and blend it inward and upward from there as the product leaves the brush. I do that because I want the most pigmentation on the outside and I want it to blend in and up. Then I'm using a smaller fluffy brush to build more definition in my crease with the shade Summer Yum, which is a deliciously warm orangey tone. And again, I'm just starting in the outer area of my crease and blending inward and upward from there. We don't want to take this as high as our transition shade though, but it is also going to help us build dimension in that crease. For me, this is so important because I'm kind of creating a faux crease with my hooded eyes. When I was done with that, I also tapped that color on the outer third of my eye to give us some dimension there as well. Then we're going to go in with the shade Peach Pit and a pencil brush. This is a purple shimmery shade, and I'm going to be creating a guide on the outer corner with my pencil brush so that when I go back in later and build the color, it doesn't get too crazy. So again, just placing this in the outer V. And then like I said, I will go back in with a small fluffy brush. This is the same one I used for Summer Yum. And I will build that product and blend it more. Like I said, I used the pencil brush as a guide so that things didn't get too out of control, because I have a tendency to do that. Just saying. The next step is going to be our inner corner, and we're going to use Luscious. This is my favorite shade from the palette. I'm using a small pencil brush so that I have more precision, and I'm putting this on the inner corner as well as a little bit on the lower lash line and a little bit on my lid. And then I'm using the shade Bellini with my finger and just patting that on my lid, taking it out to meet the Summer Yum that I applied earlier. And then I did go ahead and touch that Summer Yum up so it didn't get lost under the Bellini because I want to keep that dimension on the eye. Next, we're going to work on our lower lash line. I'm using the shade Puree, which is a yellow toned brown. It's absolutely delicious in my opinion. And I'm going to do less on my lower lash line than I did on the top just to contrast things. So I'm going to keep the lower lash line more simple, just applying that to the outer corner and blending lightly in from there, not taking it all the way across, just about halfway through. Then I used a brown eyeliner to tight line and also to line my waterline. When you line your waterline, make sure that you get some in the roots of your lashes because we want this to look a little bit undone. We're not going to blend it, so that's a little bit more messy. And then I also lined the top lash line as tightly as I could, as close as I could get it to my lashes. And again, We are leaving that undone, unblended, so that it looks more effortless. It looks more like we don't care that much. Then apply your lash game. I am just using the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. You can do whatever you want. Flirty faux lashes would be perfect for Valentine's Day. Then I'm going to be bronzing my face with suntan bronzer from Smashbox, hitting all of the normal areas just underneath my cheekbone and blending upward from there, sweeping that along my hairline and onto my temples, as well as the entire perimeter of my face. This gives us a gorgeous, healthy look, like we've been out in the sun. It adds a beautiful warmth to our face, so I never, ever, ever skip this step when I do my makeup. I'm also going to do my jawline, and I do take it down the sides of my neck very lightly as well, though I didn't show a clip of that. I also like to take it on the sides of my nose as well as under my nose to make my nose look a little bit more narrow and add some structure. It also evens out the color on my face since I've used this on so many different areas, so it makes me look more cohesive, like all of my colors match up together. I'm using a warm corally toned blush. It's going to give that good monochromatic feel to my look since my eyes are also very warm, and I'm sweeping that backwards starting mid cheekbone, and then I'll start to move it forward as that product leaves the brush closer to the apples of my cheeks to help me blend. I got this Shimmer Brick palette from Bobbi Brown for Christmas, which I'm so excited about, so I've been trying this out, and today I'm using the lighter tones to highlight the tops of my cheekbones. And I took any remaining product to the center of the face because, like I said, I'm so dry right now. For my lips, I'm using the Too Faced Papa Don't Preach lip gloss. I am loving this guy. And that is all for this look today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and come check out my channel so that you can subscribe if you like it. I hope you guys have a fabulous Valentine's Day, celebrating all of the people that you love. I'll see you very soon. I hope you have a good one. Bye.